Hey guys, it's Rowan from Study TV. Over the last couple of weeks, I've had a number of students send me emails who've been complaining of being unmotivated. You see, a number of them said that they had exams coming up in the future and they just couldn't be bothered to study and prepare. So I thought I'd dedicate this short video to really addressing two quick ways that you can improve your motivation, particularly in the lead up to your exams. What I've found, over the last couple of years as I've worked with students, is that most students have what's called an overall academic goal. So in an Australian context, that really means that most students have what's called an ATAR goal. So it's a particular cutoff that they need to enter the course that they want at university. One of the problems I've found though with this form of goal is that often when you're studying and you're working and then you get bored and you want to procrastinate, an overall academic goal or a mark goal or an ATAR cutoff isn't something that really inspires students to keep on working and pushing through that boredom and that procrastination. Why? Well, let's face it, it's a goal that is set and you will achieve it in the long term. So it's something that you can't smell, feel, touch. It's intangible. So when you're feeling bored, it's not something that can really inspire you. So as a result, my first recommendation to students is to really try to find purpose and really think about the reason why. Because an academic goal on its own, a goal for a mark, will not inspire you. What you need to think about is that the real reason you're trying to achieve that mark is to get into a course at university and hopefully then move on to a rewarding and purposeful occupation and career. So what you need to think about is why. Why are you studying? Why do you want to do well? And really develop that why. Because what that'll help you do is in those moments of feeling uninspired and demotivated when you're studying, thinking about that why you really want to do well, because it'll enable you to be able to study something that you love, will help you stay focused, particularly when you're preparing for exams. So that's the first suggestion. Really focus on finding a why, something that inspires you and something that is easy for you to visualize, particularly in the future. The second suggestion that I have is another form of goal setting, and that's to set shorter term goals. Now, I'm not talking about shorter term goals for a subject, like getting a particular mark in a test, or making sure you've completed X amount of work by a certain amount of time. Sure, shorter term goals like that are useful. But what I'm talking about are the sorts of goals that will actually have the power to inspire you on a daily basis. So let me illustrate with an example. When I was in years 11 and 12, I played a lot of sports. I loved soccer. And so as a result, I trained 3 times a week, maybe had a game on the weekend. And so I had a goal, and my goal was very simple. My goal was to play soccer 3 times a week and go to, the game on the weekend. But to achieve that goal, I had to complete certain amounts of study during the week. So basically, if I didn't complete the study, I couldn't enjoy something that I really loved, which was to go and play soccer. And so my goal was something, first of all, immediate. It was something that was happening that week. It was tangible, so it was something that I could, feel and experience. And it was something that I absolutely loved. So I had a powerful incentive to work effectively week in, week out. So my recommendation to you is to set yourself little goals and to find things that you enjoy on a daily and weekly basis. Now that might be watching your favourite TV show. That might be something like going to, a party, a friend's party on the weekend. It might be surfing the internet, watching some YouTube videos, talking on Facebook with friends. Whatever it may be, find something that you really love and then set it as a goal that you won't actually engage and enjoy that particular activity unless you've finished the study that you need to do. Because effectively what this will allow you to do is it'll allow you to harness your desire to have fun and enjoy these activities and use that desire, that inspiration and that motivation to actually push through and get that study done that, let's face it, you probably don't want to do. So it's a simple strategy, but it does require some accountability and some discipline. So to actually get it implemented, my recommendation would be to team up with a friend or talk to your parents. Ask your friend to keep you accountable. So if it's maybe going on Facebook or going to a party, tell a friend and say, look, I'm not going to allow myself to go to that party unless I get this work done. This is my goal. Can you keep me accountable during the week and see how I'm going? Alternatively, tell your parents. Tell your parents, look, I want to go to this party, but I need to get this work done. If I don't get this work done, don't drive me. Sounds a little extreme, but you'll be amazed just how effectively and efficiently and how motivated you will be to complete that work. Finally, it may also mean that if you don't want to talk to your parents about it, you don't want to talk to a friend, get a coach or a mentor. They perhaps can help keep you accountable during the week as well to your goals. So, quick summary, 2 quick ways. Number 1, find your purpose, find your why. It'll help you get inspired. And number 2, set shorter term goals on a daily and weekly basis to enjoy things that you love. Try to make them experiences and try to make them things that you can really, really enjoy and you don't want to miss out, because it'll give you the desire to actually work effectively and stay motivated during the week. So I hope you found this video helpful, and I hope you do get motivated and you find motivation to study for your exams. Please make sure you subscribe and like us on Facebook. Over the next year, we'll have over 300 videos being uploaded, which will be designed to help you learn more in less time and hopefully have some more fun and have a bit more of a study-life balance as you go through school and university. Until next time, cheers.